Yo, yo, yo. I'm back. Okay, so today I was scrolling along Instagram and I followed a pretty cool page. I'll have to put it in the description tomorrow, the handle for the page. But it pretty much deals with controversial topics and, people just commenting on them and things like that. So, I um I came across something dealing with gender and sex. And so I looked up the definitions. I looked up the definition of gender and I looked up the definition of sex. And in the definition, it says they're usually used interchangeably, but there are key differences. And essentially, gender deals with social constructs and social expectations and Hold on, wait. What did I say? Gender. Yeah, gender deals with social constructs and expectations, and sex deals with biology, the biological makeup of the person. So, yeah, sex is biological, gender is social. And what I realized is a lot of times when I'm in relationships, sometimes outside of relationships, but mostly within them, I put the gender and the sex so closely, like fucking like so closely intertwined, it typically sours the relationship. Now, some people would say, well, that's just because you're not with a real man who, pays all the bills and takes out the trash all the time and, is that real alpha male about a situation. And they could be right. But I was pretty stringent on it, and coupled with insecurities and my strength, my toughness on these gender roles, it really soured some relationships. So because I didn't take the time to enjoy the person, I was more so stuck on the roles. And is he doing this because this is what a man does? Is he doing this because this is what a man does? And I would be confused sometimes because I feel like the guys weren't that stuck on the roles. But at the same time, I also felt like they were getting over it. Okay. And I could, and I can expound on that. But yeah, I, I think realizing that gender and sex are two different things is very liberating, and it frees me up to move how I want to move as a person. Because my sex is going to be my sex, regardless. The gender roles and the social constructs that come from, just childhood and TV and things like that, that really has no place in my life. Only what I care to make important, truly. Uh, do I believe that there are some things that a man should do and should be responsible for? Yeah, I do. Do I think going on 10 about the subject is necessary? Nah. You know what I mean? And a guy is still a guy, you know? A man is still a man. And like women, they are sometimes weak in certain areas. So that doesn't make a man less of a man because he doesn't do a certain thing, especially if it's just because he doesn't do a certain way, do things the way that you think they should do them. Anyway, I gotta go. My battery is low and my space is short. So, y'all be easy. Love.